family. Chauncey, aka Ukarema, great man of God media, with another GMOGmedia TV reaction. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. As you can probably tell by the title of the video, I'm gonna be reacting to one of my favorite boxers of all time, Money Floyd Mayweather. I actually got his name mixed up. Floyd Money Mayweather. He used to be known as Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather, but I've been a huge fan of him since basically the Olympics, and I'm a huge boxing fan. And I'm going to be reacting to one of his videos. Shout out to fighthype.com. This is a Fight Hype video I'm going to be reacting to, but one of the folks from Fight Hype asked him a question about the Colin Kaepernick situation, and I'm going to be reacting to whatever Floyd says. All right, but anyway, family, if you're new to this channel, once again, my name is Chauncey, aka Ukarema, great man of God media. On this channel, I talk about counter racism. I also talk about issues that affect Black people collectively as a group, and I offer my suggestions on how to replace this broken system of injustice, this broken system of racism, white supremacy, with a system of justice. So if you subscribe or you agree to that ideology, please subscribe to this channel. If not, you know what to do. Just exit, click off. Just that simple. All right, family. Before I start on the reaction, also, subscribers out there, please make sure, because I had a lot of my content. I try to keep my content precise and consistent, and you know, I'm gonna still put out content regardless, but you guys need to do a couple things. If you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that bell button. I don't know if you can see it on this OBS software monitoring thing, but make sure you hit this this bell button right here to get all notifications. Whenever I upload a video, you get notified. You'll be the first one to see the video, view, etc., etc. So make sure you hit that bell button when you subscribe. All right, you can do it through the PC or through your smartphone or mobile devices. Hit that bell button to get notified on each and every new video that gets uploaded, all right, to the channel. All right, because last few videos I've uploaded, they should be getting more views. All right, should be getting more views because a lot of important information that I'm disseminating, you know, for the people. But it should get a lot more views than what it's getting right now. But again, it's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna continue to put out content for the channel, and the channel is going to continue to grow. But just an FYI, hit that bell button, all right, for GMOGmedia TV to make sure that each and every new video you get notified and you'll be the first one to view it, comment, all that good stuff. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, family. We are going to react to, like I said, the video is titled Floyd Mayweather comments on Kaepernick's national anthem protest. Quote, my approach would be different. I wonder what that approach would be. I am so curious. So let's find out. So we're going to react to Floyd Mayweather commenting about the Colin Kaepernick national anthem. So let's get right into it.
We have to keep moving. We have to keep walking.
Yeah. Floyd, as far as Colin Kaepernick, he's been getting a lot of heat about what he's been doing and the stance that he's taking. You as an American athlete also, what are your thoughts on what's going on and what he's doing?
I think that Kaepernick, I think a lot of people don't really understand what he's doing. He's basically saying that a lot of Americans that live in the urban communities, they feel like they're not being treated fair. So they're taking a stand. They said, we all just want to be treated fair.
All right. Floyd, I mean, listen, bro. Can you just say the word racism, white supremacy? Can you say that out of your damn mouth, man? You had a brain for it. He really could not explain what Colin Kaepernick is actually doing. He couldn't really explain it. Oh, that's funny, man. Just say the words racism, white supremacy. He's fighting. He's showing his protest against the injustices for Black and brown people. You could have said it like that as a politically correct term, but you know, it is what it is.
But me, myself, my approach would be different. But everybody, approach things in their own way.
So, when you see what he's doing, and
Well, I'm saying my approach would, only thing we can do with certain situations is just pray and hope for the best. But you don't have anything negative to say about anyone. To each his own. If that's what he feels, then that's his prerogative.
What the? What? Man, you know what? I don't like I said, I try to keep it clean on my channel, but what the fuck was that? This nigga said let's pray and hope for the best. What was that, Floyd? Just pray and hope for the best, huh? Right? That's your approach. Just pray and hope for the best. Was that your approach when you was dominating the sport of boxing for over 20 years? Were you just praying and hoping for the best, right? When you was fighting against Pacquiao, right? When you was fighting against Castillo twice, when you was fighting against Sugar Shane Mosley, right? Was you praying and hoping for the best, or was you actually putting in tangible work, right? For you to be on top of your game, to dominate the sport of boxing for over 20 years. I mean, what the hell? What the hell was that? It was a short video, but I just, man, this dude said, pray and hope for the best. Pray and hope for the best. That's very interesting, man. Praying and hoping for the best. You know, Floyd, that's like literally what the victims of the psychopath white supremacist Dylan Wolf did to the 9 men, women, and children in Charleston. Because these folks were literally praying in church and they got killed by a psychopath white supremacist, Dylan Wolf. As you can see here, these are the victims right here. They was praying in church and they died. You see the parallel, Floyd? I mean, obviously, you're probably not going to watch my video, but hopefully somebody that's smart can forward it to him and he can watch the video. This is exactly what Colin Kaepernick has been doing, okay? He's standing up for injustices, for the mistreatment, subjugation, execution, right? The domination of black and brown people in this country. It's been happening for over 400 years. Taking a knee for racism, white supremacy, and injustices in this country is just a symbolic thing that you can do. And these white supremacists are so mad. But you couldn't even articulate what Colin Kaepernick was actually trying to do. You know, you couldn't even do that, man. You know, that's crazy. Colin Kaepernick has been protesting, according to some reports. He's been protesting since August 14th of this year. So I'm going to do the numbers right now. August 14th, Colin Kaepernick started to protest, started to not stand up for the so-called national anthem, right? And ever since then, I'm going to count how many bodies, how many these suspected race soldiers killed black men, women, and children in this country. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Now, this is new. Maryland. I don't know who this guy is. Otis Colvin Jr., 33 years old male. He was armed, unknown, gunshot, Baltimore County Police Department. Colvin, a suspect in a bank robbery, was shot and killed by police after fleeing from the bank. Authorities said a second suspect was reportedly injured and taken into custody. Yeah, so you get shot and killed by being a person in an armed robbery, but a guy, a psychopath, suspected white supremacist can shoot up people in the mall and just be arrested and thrown into jail and just claim to be tested and say, yeah, I did it. I killed those 5 folks in the mall and still be allowed to talk about it. Same thing with Dylan Roof, that psychopath white supremacist who killed black men, women, and children at the Charleston church. He's still alive today. Still alive today. So back to that video. That was interesting. You know, I never. Floyd is a smart businessman. You know, obviously because he's a multi-millionaire. And the thing about Floyd, right? He's not attached to any global conglomerate white-owned establishments, unlike some of these other athletes, right? Who, for instance, Cam Newton, right? He has endorsements deals with all of these major brands, which means he's a paid coon, right? So he has ties to these companies where if he says something out of line, they'll cut his money off. Floyd doesn't have that problem. He can say whatever he literally wants to say. He literally made his own success. He's not tied into any companies paying him money. As he said, he made smart investments. He said in the interview that he's making 11 figures a month for the rest of his life. So he's obviously a very smart businessman. But on the contrary to that, he's not very savvy when it comes to politics, not very savvy to when it comes to black history. So that's something that somebody needs to get in his ear and just kind of school him on what's happening right now, what's happening with the world, how this world operates around a systemic or systematic approach to dominating, subjugating, mistreating a group of people based off color, which is racism, white supremacy. You know, that's something that someone needs to get into his ear and school him on. He needs that information. He needs to know exactly what's going on. But this is a guy who, you know, became successful on his own merit. Became extremely successful on his own merit. And like I said, he's not tied to any kind of white-owned establishments whatsoever. Just a case of, like I said in the Lil Wayne video, just a case of a miseducation of the Negro. That's what that is. He just severely misguided, severely miseducated. And it's unfortunate that he really couldn't articulate why Colin Kaepernick was protesting. Indeed, he said, we got to pray and hope for the best. Yeah, that's a really passive, very passive answer. We got to pray and hope for the best. You don't take that advice because you can't take that seriously because you couldn't dominate the sport of boxing for over 20 years by just praying and hoping for the best. It just doesn't work that way. You got to put in tangible work to see results, you know, and that's what you have to do. That's what black people collectively as a group have to do to make sure we replace this broken system of injustice, this broken system of racism, white supremacy with the system of justice by putting in tangible work to replace this system of racism, white supremacy with the system of justice. And the first thing we got to do is do an economic boycott. Okay? Economic boycott South Florida. Again, put your money in black-owned banks, black-owned institutions, black-owned credit unions. You know, that's what we have to do, and make sure that you get involved with black-owned businesses. Get involved in a black-owned business, black-owned business directory, etc., etc. All right? But again, these shootings of men, women, and children by these suspected race soldiers is a perpetual loop that's going to continue to happen until we make a collective group effort. And don't mind guys like Floyd Mayweather who say we got to pray and hope for the best. Leave those lost Negroes, those misguided, all right, miseducated Negroes to the side, and you work with like-minded individuals to help replace this broken system of racism, white supremacy with the system of justice. Don't focus on lost Negroes like Floyd Mayweather or Cam Newton, Lil Wayne, etc. Don't focus on guys like that. They're lost. They're in their own paradigm blindness. They're in their own world. They don't, you got guys like Lil Wayne talking about he never experienced racism, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if Floyd would say something like that either. Oh man, I never experienced racism. But I would take that back actually. He said in the interview that there is racism in boxing. So he does acknowledge racism in his sport of boxing, which of course it is, because I broke that down in my video last year about why black boxers are $40 million slaves. I'll check that video out. But again, Floyd Mayweather is severely misguided, miseducated. All right, and if he doesn't start opening up himself to books and his history, then he's just going to be a lost Negro. A lost Negro, a guy who doesn't know exactly what's going on with the way this institutional system of racism, white supremacy, how it works and how it dominates people of color. So he's going to be in that position where he's just going to be a lost Negro, and it's a lost cause. So that's what it is, family. That was my reaction to the Floyd Mayweather being asked about the Colin Kaepernick national anthem protest. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of what Floyd Mayweather said. All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell button to make sure you get notified on each and every one of my new videos that get uploaded to my channel. Hit that bell button, all right, for all my new content. Anyway, family, I'm out. Chauncey, aka Ukarema, Great Man of God Media, signing out. Peace.